All right, all right, all right. Hello, everybody out there in Line Dance Land. It's your girl, Queen Sheila, the leader of the Line Dance Connection and the founder of Let's Talk Soul Line Dance. We are so glad that you tuned in today. We have an awesome, awesome, awesome show for you. And I want to thank Ocean State Soul Line Dancers, led by EJ Borch, for that awesome, awesome line dance they put together to our jingle. So let's give them a clap real quick. Oh, well, maybe not. Oh, I guess I should. All right. Thank y'all for that awesome, awesome line dance. All right. So we have a special show for you today, but I'm not going to lead the show today. My co-host, Mr. Charles, I'm going to bring him in. He's going to lead the show today. I'm just going to be a viewer as well. Hey, Mr. Charles.
Hey, don't be surprising me like that. Hey, Happy New Year, everybody.
To you.
How's your New Year so far?
Good. No
Yeah,
complaints. No complaints.
yeah. Well, we better tell everybody that our other co-host Zandra's not feeling good, so sad prayer for her. Hopefully, she'll be back next week.
Yes, keep her lifted.
But anyway, are you ready, people? I do like you, Queen. Get yourself ready. Get your book.
Wait.
I need y'all to get.
I'm sorry. I forgot to tell them about Mr. Charles. Hold on.
Oh, me?
Mr. Charles has been teaching for over 15 years. I think it's almost 16 now.
Yes.
He started out in Denver, Colorado, and now lives in South Carolina. He has won numerous awards in the community and has taught all over the USA and still teaching today. He retires every other week, and then he go back to he come back. He is also in the Hall of Fame in Denver, Colorado. So without ado or any pauses or anything else, I'm going to tell y'all who this man is, Mr. Charles. Hey, Mr. Charles. I know you think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
No, yeah. There you go. Yes.
Yeah, line dance.
All right. Tell about our show today.
Now, all right. Thank you, Queen. And Happy New Year's to all our viewers. We hope you guys come on tonight. What we're going to do tonight is going to be different. It's a new year, different format. So I want you to get your pencil and paper together. I got my little bucket list, my paper. I want you to get if you got the little flyers and stuff here.
Mm-hmm.
And like T.O. said, get your popcorn ready.
Okay.
Because we're getting ready to have a show tonight. Tonight we have mother and son. Carlos, the Fresh Prince, who everybody knows. The man is just a wonderful person. His mom, Avis Gardner. Let's get that disclaimer out there real quick.
Yes.
Avis.
I apologize. I named her a different name. Sorry, Avis. I love you.
I know. And what we're going to do is once they come on, we're going to let them just talk. They're going to tell you all about the updates, what's going on, announcements. Please do not ask questions until they finish because we want them to go through everything they're going to do. We're going to take our time tonight. We're not looking at our clocks because this thing is going to go big. Then what we're going to do, we're not going to ask that many questions. We want you to chime in and ask them questions that you haven't heard the answer. So tonight is the night For all those who are going on a cruise on the fence, thinking about going, it's tonight is the night. So we want to welcome and Carlos. What a
Yes.
great dude.
Hello.
Yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
How y'all doing?
We're
Hey,
great.
That's
Happy
good.
New
Welcome,
Year.
How's
welcome,
everybody
welcome.
doing tonight?
Good.
We're live
Mr.
for
Charles keep trying to
2024.
jump up top.
What happened?
There we go.
Oh,
No, I
oh
said
yeah,
you
I
keep
don't want
trying
to
to
be up
jump up
top.
top.
No, no, they supposed to be on top.
All right.
It's they show tonight.
Yeah.
So what we're
Yeah.
going to do, because we want to go ahead and get started. Like I said, hi everybody. I know everybody's going to be coming on tonight. Hello, 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 hello. Try to name all these names, but we want Avis and Carlos, whichever one of y'all want to start, tell us everything we need to know. People that's been on a cruise, people have never been on a cruise, what to expect, everything you want to tell us tonight. You got the floor.
What's up, y'all? Y'all ready? We ready to get this thing going, man. So
Yeah.
I kind of want to give people a backstory because we have a lot of people who have never been on our trip. A lot of people who have never experienced what we've been doing for the last basically 11 years now. Um,
Wow.
and so it started with my mother. She's a travel agent. And before she had her own travel agency, she has her own travel business now. Before that, she was just a regular travel agent, working for another company. Um, and she has a lot of years of experience with travel, doing group trips, cruises, specializing in cruising. And she came to me with an idea uh, about putting line dance, what I do, and travel, what she does together. And she, how would you think about doing a line dance cruise, basically? And like she always said, I said, I don't know nothing about traveling. I don't know nothing about cruising. And she said, I don't know nothing about line dance. And so we just came together on this 11, probably almost 12 years now, because we started putting it together a year and a half before the actual first cruise. So basically 12 years ago. And so that first trip, the first cruise, we had 88 people. Uh, the flyer featured Big Moochie and Robert Johnson Jr. on it. And we left. It was a 3-day cruise, leaving out of Miami, going to Nassau, and that's how it all started. Uh, from our first cruise to where we are now. This past August, 11 years down the line, we had 600 people with us. Uh, Ironically, leaving out of Miami, where it all started, and so now we're where we at. We got the whole damn ship. We have a charter ship. Um, my mother is really the backbone to where we got to this, as far as the connections she's made and relationships she's made with the higher ups at Carnival Cruise Lines. Shout out to Carnival for letting us use their beautiful ships the last 11 years, whatever. So, um, and if you never went on our previous cruises, you wouldn't know like the setup. So normally we would be like rent a room, like a club or something like that, and then they'll let us use that space at awkward times of the day. Okay, we got stuff going on that take precedent over you guys. You can use our nightclub at 1 a.m. You're like, what? 1 a.m. Who gonna stay up that long to go line dancing? Or they'll say, okay, well the second day y'all can use it at 7 a.m. It's like, who wants to line dance at 7 o'clock in the morning? That's the kind of situation we dealt with going through the years of the progression of the line dancing cruise. Now we've chartered the full ship and we have access to everything, right? And so,
Somebody's got feedback.
yeah, it's probably on two devices. That's my mother probably. She was on two devices. So,
It's
uh,
feedback.
Ma, you on two devices?
I'm off now. I had to switch. I had,
Okay, oh, you switch. You switch. Okay, yeah, you look light skinned now. Okay, I see. All
Yes, you
right,
do. What happened?
she just pulled a Michael Jackson on us.
Okay.
What just happened? So now we are where we at. We got a full ship. We don't have those limitations anymore. We're not dancing only at 1 o'clock in the morning. We're not dancing at 7 a.m. in the morning. I mean, we might still do that too, but we're not limited to that in limited spacing. It was some cruises we finding spaces on the ship that do workshops. Sometimes we had rooms to use to do workshops, like I said, at awkward times of the day. If you are registered for the 2025 Line Dance and Groovy Cruise, you know that we are on the Carnival Conquest for 2025. It's a beautiful ship. I have video on my page if you want to take a look at it. There's tons of videos out on YouTube if you're interested in taking a look at the ship. Um, it's about to be an awesome thing. Ma, anything else we'll talk about as far as the how we got to where we at now? Or?
it was challenging because being that I was just a travel agent and hadn't really gotten involved in line dancing as Carlos had, I didn't know what to expect. Strangely enough, all I knew that I would put trips together and we would just go on the cruise. We didn't have to worry about a lounge or a room. And it's just amazing how it just came together so easy. I mean, that's the best way I can say it. It just became natural. It was like something we should have done a long time ago because it just happened so natural. And like he said, we had 80 something people that came on the first cruise, and we didn't even have an island to do a beach party at. I think the first cruise we showed up in somewhere, one of those islands, and just found somewhere to go. I think it was in Cozumel or
No, the
Mexico.
first one was
The 3 day.
it was a 3 day.
It was in Bahamas.
We just walked the Junkanoo.
Yeah, we just walked to the beach, didn't even know anything about where the beach was, and everybody just followed us, and we just had a party at the beach. So it's grown since, and it's
Yeah,
exciting.
people been spoiled. You gotta think when y'all got to the last few cruises, y'all get off the boat. We got buses out there waiting for y'all to take y'all to beach parties on resorts and stuff like that.
Yep.
It didn't start like that. It was literally 80 people walking off the ship behind us, and they like, "Where we going? I don't know. We're gonna find some spot." You got the speaker, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, we gonna go down there. Like, it's been a long process, a long journey.
We've grown a lot.
It takes a lot of recon now. We go to the island ahead of time now. We search the whole island, trying to find the best beach and resorts to do stuff at, and we take the cruise before you take the cruise to make sure we like the ship, and we got to go visit these hotels that we. It's a new city every year. We cruised out of what? Galveston, New Orleans, Mobile, Alabama, Jacksonville, Orlando, Miami. Like, so every time we going to different hotels, different cities, different ships, different islands, and we gotta do recon for each single time. And
One time we had an incident that happened that we left. We was gonna do a 2 day tour, 2 days to find a beach party, and when we left Richmond to go to DC to catch the flight,
Atlanta.
no, they canceled our flight when we got up there to DC. So we only had 1 day to do everything.
Yeah, we got stuck in Atlanta. We had to stay in Atlanta overnight. So our connector from Atlanta to Mexico we missed it.
It got canceled or something.
So we had basically 1 day it was 40 beaches on Cozumel. We had to go visit all 40 beaches in 1 day.
What?
Crazy.
And you remember, Mr. Charles, when we was in Cozumel last year, well, year before last, because this year was and we had that beach with the cabana over our head where we had the beach party at.
Right.
We visited, that was our last stop. That was the last stop and we found that beach around 9 o'clock that night. Because we had to leave and go back the next morning to catch our flight.
Yeah, so we found that resort at night, and the manager wasn't there. So our flight was like at 12 noon, We
Wow.
set up a meeting at like 9:30 in the morning with the manager to view the resort right before our flight to go back home. It was crazy. It was,
Yeah.
Wow.
but like, it's
Mhm.
a lot that goes into this. But we're at where we at now, and if you think that shit was a lot, wait till we tell you about what we got going on for 2025. Cause
Okay.
that was baby
So,
stuff. But
yeah.
luckily, we got a lot of experience, a lot of connections, a lot of networking with the hotel industry, the cruise industry, and with experience with how to handle these big situations. Now it's a lot easier.
Yeah. Right.
Um, 2025. We always do an event or events before the cruise in that host city, right? This year is going to be a lot. Well, 2025, like Mr. Charles said, next year.
Next
The
year.
cruise is only next year. Next year,
We're gonna
we're going to have
say.
our
Yeah.
biggest pre-cruise event ever. We are renting out the Wynwood. I don't know if you're familiar with Wynwood, Miami. It's the art district. The Wynwood Convention Center in Miami. And we're gonna host the pre-cruise party, which is that Sunday, the day before the cruise, for all 3,000 plus of our guests. Right. So I don't know if you ever been to a line dancing event with 3,000 people before. You haven't. We gonna have one, and it's gonna be amazing. At the pre-cruise event, uh, we're gonna have performing artists.
Write
Artists
it
that's
down.
gonna
Make a note, y'all. Make a note.
artists are gonna be performing that play the songs that we dance to. We got artists coming
Uh-oh.
in
Okay.
at the convention center. What's up, Annette? I see you, girl.
Yay.
My baby.
She about to be in the
Straight
next
from
promo.
work.
She about to be in the next promo video for the cruise. So
Already in
at
one.
the Wynwood Convention Center in Miami, we're gonna have Sunshine Anderson performing. And y'all know her from the hit Heard It All Before. So she's gonna be performing live
Okay.
at the convention center. We also gonna have Nelly Tiger Travis. She will be performing. Y'all know her for the hit Mr. Sexy Man.
You
We're
know
gonna have
Yeah.
it.
y'all there
What your name
getting it
is?
in. What's your name is? Then we're gonna have Melissa Morgan. Y'all know Fool's Paradise line dance. And so it's all this stuff is gonna be staggered. So it's gonna be a traditional line dance party with us dancing, but we'll stop every hour or so to bring a performer on, and we'll line dance to the dances that they do that we have already. And so that'll be sent out to you prior to the cruise. 6 months of reminder of who's performing, what dances we dance to their songs, what they'll be performing. So you'll already know how to do it. If you don't know how to do these dances that we're talking about right now, you'll be prepared well in advance, and you'll be ready. And that's gonna be fun, man. Like I said, the visual of that right now in my mind, 3,000 plus people line dancing on one dance floor, like in a convention center. Like really?
Wow.
Like in
Mhm.
Miami? Like with performing artists coming in, it's gonna be amazing. And right now, I think my mother has contracted out 8 hotels for Miami. So we got to think with that many people, we all can't be at 1 or 2 hotels. We are contracted
Yes.
at 8 hotels. This is a big situation. Um, so I'm just trying to get y'all to understand the size of what's going on here, the magnitude of what to expect and what to be ready for. Then you're talking about busing people from 8 hotels to the cruise port. Yeah, y'all don't understand. Y'all understand that what we had to go through to get everybody on the bus with their bags at one hotel.
Yeah, no more.
We have 8 hotels contracted, and we're going to be busting people from all 8 hotels. That means we're going to have people loading the bus, being in charge of the lines, making sure everybody stay controlled, and get to where we need them to get to. So it's going to be a lot. This is a big operation here. So like I said, the day before, which is Sunday. So if you're looking at booking flights, we are in 2024 now. Flights will be starting to, depending on who you flying with. Flights will be available very shortly for those dates. So right now the cruise is set for the 18th through the 22nd of August 2025. So that Wynwood Convention Center event will be on the 17th. That's the Sunday before the Monday that we cruise out. So we asking everybody to at least get in around Sunday around noon. But I know all my our real cruisers will be there probably on Friday or Saturday. I already know how we know that.
Yeah.
So now we convention center. We got the 8 hotels. We busing y'all to the cruise port. Uh, the good thing about this is we don't have to worry about armbands and stuff distinguishing you between regular guests and our guests because why? We have the whole damn
Oh.
ship. All
Shit.
right. So once you
Nothing but
arrive,
us.
when I say you got the whole ship, you got to understand even the atrium area that you come into when you board the ship is going to be our people, our DJs. One of your favorite line dance DJs will be playing music as you walk on board the ship. We dancing as soon as you come on board. As soon
Hey.
as you come on the ship, you dancing. It ain't no we gonna wait till tonight to have a function and all that. As soon as you, we might even have dancing in the terminal. Fuck it, we just gonna be
That's what
dancing
Zondra said.
as soon
Zondra said we're gonna dance up the plank.
as because we've already done that before without music. We've done that before, but so this whole situation, I need y'all to picture how big and how serious is this thing is. We have uh entertainment and uh, uh, control of everything we can come up with. So as soon as you come on board, we got music. We have a host on the microphone greeting you, which I know for a fact the first voice you will hear on that ship will be Mr. Charles Dawes Jr. We're gonna have him greeting you as you come on board, and the party starts from there. We everybody go do this what you call it, mom?
Muster station.
The muster station situation. Come
Mhm.
on board. You check in with your muster station, because we getting ready for the Cellaway party. This is gonna be the biggest, most exciting Cellaway party you have ever been a part of in your life. It's not even gonna be close. And it's our way. This is a line dancing event. This is not us on somebody else's event line dancing. This is a line dancing event. So um, on the ship at the Cellaway party, some of you already know we got Howard Hewitt will be performing
Yay.
uh, at the Cellaway party. Some of y'all know this guy, some of y'all don't. Big Moochie will be performing
Yay.
at the Sail Away party. And we're looking to add a couple more names right now. We still add names to this situation right now. I don't want to spoil nothing by saying it too early and it don't happen. So we working, y'all. We working. Believe me, we are working, shaking hands, kissing babies out here, trying to make this thing bigger and better every single day. Um, to add on to who we have on board, we got a lot of your favorite line dance DJs on board the ship. We got we're gonna have Rondi Hackett, the Professor Excellent. Y'all know him. We got
Indeed.
DJ Pleasure.
Places.
We got Ra Ra out Jacksonville. We got we're gonna have Robert Johnson Jr. We got John Woodhouse, Woody Pop. We got Quan, DJ Q out of ATL. Y'all know Quan. We got Lady D, Deidre out of Tampa, Florida, spinning, and she'll be playing some of the music for the Steppers too. So we got the Steppers coming on board. So it's not just line dancing, even though it's called the Line Dancing Groove Cruise. We will have other forms of dance available. Now we also will have our own onboard house DJ. We'll be playing regular music for the regular people on board who don't line dance. So if you want to just get your regular party on, we got Virginia, Richmond's own DJ Ron C. Turn it up. This guy is real. Y'all ain't heard him play yet? Dude is serious. When I say he DJ, he DJ. Now he don't press button DJ. He DJ. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we're gonna have a good time. We got an awesome lineup. We also got DJ 12. Y'all know him as Steph. So we got a crazy lineup of instructors and DJs that's gonna get everybody what they want. Um, Dining. Talk about dining. Ma. Talk about dining. Ma. The dining situation. How we gonna do that?
Okay. Most of you already know who've already registered. You had to pick your dining time. What we're gonna be doing for those people who've been on the cruise with us before, we only had one dining room time for the whole group. Well, we can't all go in the dining room at the same time this year. I mean, next year. So there is two dining room times. One's 6 o'clock, which is considered early dining, and one is at 8:15, which is considered late dining. We have two dining rooms, two dining times. So when you were registering, one of the questions was if you wanted 6 and 8. We've already sold out the 6 o'clock dining time. Now everyone who registered now will get 8:15 dining time. We're gonna still have a good time. Everybody's there with the line dance crew, so it's not like you're in a dining room with strangers or other people a part of the ship. We're all family. So you'll get to meet new people, which is what we want people to do, and not worry about, well, I want to be at 6 o'clock with my friend. Well, we're only in the dining room for an hour and a half. So meet new people, exchange phone numbers, cities, states, what have you. This is a great time to expand your line dance family.
Listen. With 3,000 plus people, we not doing those teaching shot and all that stuff and making sure you sitting with who and all that. You are guaranteed to sit with the person that's in
Good.
your cabin. That's the only thing we can guarantee you with right now. So like I said, I'm always big about networking and getting to know people. This is the best time. You're talking about 1,500 people eating at 6 and another 1,500 plus people eating at 8:15. So that's how it's gonna work. And if you don't want to eat in a dining room, if you've been on a cruise before, the Lido deck is always available, so you can eat at any time. And there's many different options of different types of foods to eat from on the Lido deck.
That's correct. So don't feel bad if you can't be with someone. What you can always do is that the 6 o'clock person can meet up with the 8 o'clock person at 6 o'clock, and they can go up to the Lido deck and have dinner together. So you're not forced to have dinner in the dining room. You have the option to go to the Lido deck to eat your dinner. But what we do ask is, if all possible, the second night that we're on the cruise, we have a elegant night, the night we dress up. We're encouraging everyone as much as possible to come to dinner that night. If all the nights, we always say first, second, and last night. Those are the 3 nights we kind of say, come on, so everybody can see who you are when you first night. Everybody can see how good you look on the second night, and everybody can say their goodbyes on the third night, on the last night that we're on the cruise. So at least those 3 days, if everybody can kind of come to dinner, that would be really great.
And you got to think, man. Like, I know that last night I'm gonna be crying at dinner. I ain't lying to you. I'm gonna be in there crying.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't want to go on.
It's a okay. I see y'all 91 people in the call. I see y'all showing up. You ever had 91 people on here, Queen?
Yes, we
Okay,
have.
okay. Let me
We gotta
find
break.
out.
We gotta break some numbers. Okay, Carlos, keep inviting people now. Keep inviting.
I'm trying to get 200 in here. I'm trying to get 200 in here. But no, so before we continue right now, we're painting this picture because you're either on two sides right now. We're talking to you because we're getting you ready for an amazing event, or we're talking to you about what you're going to miss out on. We don't want you on that later half, right? We don't want you on that latter half. We want you to be on board with us as we experience something all for the first time. We have never done this before. What we're doing today is a first time for all of us on a charter cruise built around line dancing, who have hundreds of people from all over the country putting their hands into this and ideas and creativity to make this thing happen, right? And because it's not happening because me and my mother, it's happening because people like Charles, Queen, Zandra, people from all over the country that we've been making connections and network with for over the last 12 years, right? And so we're here now. Um, uh, and it's here to this level because of all of you, not because of me and my mother. I promise you. I promise you. I got so many backstories and side stories and horror stories and cry stories. We're gonna make a book about it. Don't worry, coming out. But we're here because of a lot of great people in this country understanding the vision of what we're trying to put together.
And just to say, this make this what they call it a disclaimer. Carlos is my son, not my husband, not my boyfriend. Let me make that clear. He is my son.
Okay.
I mean that
Oh.
so much.
So right now,
Hey, that's a compliment for you,
Yeah.
because they think y'all boyfriend and girlfriend. I mean, that you look so young. You know, that's what it is.
Or he looked that old. So
Yeah, I ain't say that. I ain't say that,
that's what
Carlos.
it is. That's what it. I get it. I get it. That's what it is. So as of right now, as my mom's phone rings in the background, as of right now, we
hey,
got
somebody might be
20.
registering.
Somebody registering right now. They said, "Hold on now."
Lives going.
As of right now, we have 2,500 plus people already signed up for the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise. 2,500 plus.
Yes,
Woo!
Now,
yes.
like I said, the ship holds well over 3,000 people, so we got plenty of spots left for you. Right now, I think we got probably like 200 people who haven't signed up just because they want like premium rooms or something like that. Now, I'm gonna talk to you people. A lot of people not gonna be canceling them rooms. So if you waiting around for a certain room type, the best thing to do right now is while you're on the waiting list, sign up for the room type that's available for you, just to make sure you have a spot on the ship, because you do not want this ship to push off.
I can't help it. I'm in my office.
So
Shalom.
you don't know how to
Shalom.
silence your phone? It's a silence thing on the side of your phone. It's a silence
No,
thing.
that's the office phone ringing. That's the landline.
Yeah, landlines got silence on the
Oh,
phone.
I never
promise
have
you.
to silence my landline. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I don't know what I was talking about. But yeah, so regardless of what your room type is, so say you want an ocean suite right now. I'm gonna tell you right now, a lot of the people who pay ocean suites paid in full. So it's a different kind of person that got the ocean suite. So a lot of these ocean suites won't be getting canceled, and we probably won't be contacting you saying, "Hey, you still want that ocean suite?" So go on the website now, www.theLineDancingGroovyCruise.com, and just register for available cabin now. Make sure you are on the ship, because we cannot guarantee that these rooms that you are waiting on will be available when this ship pushes off from Miami. All right, so go ahead. And I tell people, don't put too much emphasis on a room type, right? When you go to the UC Star Awards, you don't call Mike Walmack and say, "Is my room facing the wharf or is my room facing the alley?" Like, no, because you're spending too much time worrying about dancing and having fun downstairs. That's why we don't
Yes.
care about which way your window is facing. And it's the same thing on a cruise ship. You gotta think about, we have the whole ship all day, all day long. So you're gonna have to schedule. You're gonna have to schedule your sleep, right? That's what I'm talking about. Because we're gonna be.
Yeah.
You're gonna wake up. We got fitness classes. When you wake up, we're gonna have fitness classes. We're gonna have extreme hip hop. We're gonna have fitness classes like with boot camps. We're gonna have workshops in the morning. We're gonna have day parties. Oh, did I mention when we get to Princess Cave, we got the whole damn island. We're doing a beach party.
Yes. Thank you.
Then you get back on the boat. We have dinner. You got a deck party. We bring comics on. We got 2 comedy shows. We bringing bands on board. We're gonna have bands. When are you sleeping? Not to mention all of the other carnival activities available. The casinos open. You know what I'm saying? We playing. We got a spades tournament, bid whiz tournament, a bid whiz and spades tournament with 3,000 black people. Ain't nobody going to sleep. What are you talking about? So it really don't matter
Okay.
what kind of cabin you got. It's gonna be so much going on when you go to your room. You either going to sleep, going to the bathroom, taking a shower, and if you get lucky, you might get some action. But that's it. That's it. It really don't matter. Don't be waiting to spend $500-$600 more for a room that you ain't gonna be in. It's nice, but
Right.
you know, I'm telling you right now, we have a lot of stuff going on. The previous cruise you've been on, if we did a 5-day cruise, we only had 3 or 4 events going on throughout the whole thing. Now we're gonna have about 10 to 12 themed activities. I didn't even mention the military recognition party we're gonna do with Mr. Charles. I didn't mention the Greek party we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Representing all the Greeks, the Divine Nines, and like y'all don't understand. There's so much stuff that's gonna be going on in the ship. The last thing you really need to be worrying about is your room type. So just
Yeah.
make sure you register, go ahead and get on the ship. And yes, there is a waiting list for those premium rooms. But if they become available, we'll start contacting you guys. But until then, just get your ass on the ship. I'm telling you, I can't say it no more plain for you. Because this is different. Like I said, we got recording artists, bands, we got comics, we got most of your favorite DJs coming.
We'll have a basketball tournament for the younger people who like to play basketball.
Yeah, we doing all that.
Wow.
They got a pickleball court there now on the cruise, so we'll be having a pickleball tournament. Let's see. I'm trying to remember.
Cornhole. They got cornhole on there.
Cornhole. They have putt putt. Did you say anything about putt putt?
Got the miniature golf. Yeah.
Yes. So it's not just a line dance cruise. It's a family dancing and having fun cruise. How about that? And that's what our goal is to have a great time, making memories with our line dance family as well as our own family. We have a few people who have having their family reunion, so to speak, on the cruise. They're bringing their whole family, cousins and aunts and uncles, to, just have a great time.
Yeah,
the casino will still be open. Bingo will still be played by the cruise ship. There will still be things that, for those people who have been on a cruise before, things that go on the cruise normally will still be a part of what we're doing. We're not closing. The shops will still be open. A lot of people like to buy the alcohol and bring back home. That'll still be available. You'll still be able to buy an alcohol package. So a lot of stuff is still going to be normal, as I would say, normal what the cruise offers. So
Are,
for those
are
who,
y'all gonna have security? Because somebody said you're gonna need security for the space game.
That's a real thing, though.
yes, we will. Yes, we will. Spades and Bidwitz will have security. Yes. And as we go along, things will be added on. It's not like what we're telling you now is the only thing. Trust and believe there'll be even more things that are going to be happening. We're just still trying to put stuff together. So this is not just it. For 4 days, we're going to be doing a lot. Yes,
Like
we
I
are.
said, it starts in Miami. You touch down in Miami, we talking about 3,000 plus all in one flow at a convention center. And then we still gotta do a cruise. That's an event by itself right there. Then we still gotta do a cruise. And so a lot of this stuff, I think a lot of people can't fathom how crazy this is about to be. But you're gonna have me walking around as your cruise director, you know what I'm saying? Just
Yeah.
whipping y'all in the state.
Yeah.
I just glanced over at the one of the comments that based on what we're talking about, what's going on. Yes, you can bring kids. We're Carnival has a kid babysitting service for people who have young kids. We're gonna once we get everyone registered, we're gonna see how many kids we have in different age categories, so that we'll provide babysitting services for people who have young kids who need daycare while we're on the. Yes, you can bring your children. This is family.
Yeah, they have a kid watching zone, and then they have the kids club too for the teens. So they got stuff for all ages of people to do. They won't even be where we at. They on a different part of the ship. We acting up in the front, they acting up in the back. We also have the Serenity Deck level. Some of y'all not familiar with that. That is a 21 and up only adult area. You can be out there, chill out, R&R, hot tubs. If you want to come out there and lounge in the loungers, it's something for everybody. It still got the hot tubs. We still got pools on the ship. Something for everybody. Not to mention, we are also going to Nassau. So if you want to go out there and shop in the straw market and go out there and catch some of them deals, or go to Atlantis and swim with the dolphins. I've done that. It's beautiful. It's a lot of other stuff that you can still do.
Yeah, the excursions will still be offered. All the
Correct.
excursions that the cruise ship offers will still be offered.
And then not only will we have the shops open on the cruise ship, we'll have vendors. So we're allowed to bring our own vendors on board. So some of you line dance vendors that travel all over the country vending at different events, we're going to have opportunity for you guys to come on board and be vendors on this ship as well. And so you have a bigger target audience as far as what we do. Because Carnival Cruise Line is not going to sell no line dance stuff in their shops.
Excuse me.
Right? So we'll have people on board selling the line dance, the dance socks, dance shoes, accessories for all the 18,000 things we going to have, different stuff that Carnival is not going to offer. We'll have that on board as well. So it's going to be.
Yeah, and to piggyback on the vendor, probably sometime next summer, August, October, I'll start sending out emails asking people who want to sign.
Not next summer. Not next summer. This summer.
Oh, excuse me. You're right.
Oh,
This summer,
yes.
I'll be sending out emails regarding people who want to be vendors on the cruise. So be on the lookout for that. And something else that just crossed my mind. And you'll be able to sign up for the excursions as well. And you'll be able to sign up for the alcohol and soda packages as well. So we're getting into the time that we can start really looking at other stuff. But right now, our main focus right now is to get this cruise sold out. We want to see that SOLDOUT across everybody's page saying it is sold out. So that's our goal right now. To sell out.
And I think if people need to understand the big picture here, what we're trying to do is something first time, historic, and we're visionaries. We're always looking forward. We're always one step ahead. And Carnival basically looked at us as something that we couldn't pull off. Our job is to pull it off, right? So that way when we move forward, we can get bigger ships, better islands, better all that stuff. So we got to make this one work so it can get even bigger and better than this, right? Because a lot of times being who we are, we don't get that pass to be able to do what we really want to do with stuff. And so by us coming together, showing them that we can get the numbers, we can pull up, we can do this, that going forward, we get better opportunities and it can get bigger and better.
Yep.
Okay.
So you want to continue kind of talking about we're on the ship, we're doing stuff. Anything in particular you want?
Yeah, so I think, people just picturing the video with the deck party, right? And that's kind of like the only time we was able to dance in the daytime or outside of our regular dance time or whatever. There's space all over that ship. They got different
lounges,
venues and lounges and clubs, and we're gonna have stuff going on all day. So we will have like single meet and greet. We're gonna have the newlywed game where married couples will be up there getting harassed and hounded. You know what I'm saying? And we got the piano bar available where we have stuff set up for, like I said, small groups. People got their family reunions or class reunions, stuff like that. We got space available for that. We'll be doing that stuff. And also be ready to take pictures. Y'all already know that. We got all the things we're going to be doing. We got the backdrops to be set up and the camera people will be out around the ship. Be ready to take it. Mr. Charles going to take 8,000 pictures with his camera.
You know it.
Be ready for that. People ask me all the time this question. I get this inbox all the time about drinking. The drink package will be available. They call it the bubbles pack. What do they call it? The cheers pack. The cheers package. The cheers package will be about. If you drink, you definitely want to go ahead and get that. If you can do 10 to 12 drinks a day,
Not
you
correct.
probably want to go ahead and get that package because you'll save a lot of money on that end of the cruise spectrum. Also, like my mother mentioned earlier, even though this is a line dance cruise, the shore excursions will still be available. So when we get to ports, when we get to Princess Cay, when we get to Nassau, Bahamas, if you don't want to line dance with us, that's cool. You can go swim with the dolphins. You can go parasailing. You can go jet skiing.
Go
You
shop.
can go. You can go horseback riding on the beach. All that stuff will still be available on the Carnival website. As far as once you get registered and all that stuff, as far as the excursions go, all that stuff will be available. Um, but it is a line dance and group cruise. So when we get to Nassau, Bahamas, we will not stop activities on the ship. Right. A lot of us have been to Nassau like 8,000 times. So if you're not interested in getting off in Nassau and staying on board, guess what? We having a deck party that's gonna be themed right there by the pool. The partying and line dancing will continue throughout that stay in Nassau. So instead of us stopping all the activities for 8 hours, we still partying right there in the port. So when I say we're gonna have plenty of dancing, deck parties in the daytime, deck parties at night, club parties in the daytime, club parties at night, you gonna be tired. Plenty of you got DJs that's gonna be playing. The itinerary is gonna show you who doing what. We're gonna have a beginner session downstairs in the club. We got intermediate to advanced going on the deck. We got a mixed session going on in the atrium where you can do all levels. That stuff is gonna be moving around. The themes and the activities and stuff is gonna be going on all day, every day. And you always find something to do. And you just look on the schedule, see where your favorite DJ is playing at. Okay, DJ Pleasure gonna be on the Lido at 8 o'clock tonight. I'm gonna go up there and do that. You know what I'm saying? Blah blah blah. And so you won't be lost. You won't be confused. You'll always know what's going on because the way we're gonna have that itinerary set up, you got the blueprint, right? So do not miss this thing. What are the themes? Oh, we can't give you no themes. It's too early
Right,
for that.
Carlos, let me jump in for 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Um, People are asking questions already,
Yeah, I'm writing
but
them
we're
down.
gonna have a question and answer period in a few minutes, and then
Yeah.
you'll be able to get your questions in and get them answered. Okay? Go ahead, Carlos.
And
Sorry.
so some of the questions I do see, and I'm gonna tell y'all right now, a lot of these questions we won't be able to answer right now. This event is in August 2025. So a lot of things are still being put together. I couldn't give you no themes right now. I don't want you shopping today for August 2025. You might not even be the same size come August 2025. So right now, ease up. You might be smaller, you might be bigger. We don't know yet. So you shouldn't be buying nothing right now anyway for August
Mhm.
2025, right?
Well,
But as we put that stuff together and we finish up, and gather more information, we will be able to do that. Anything about hotels right now, even though we might be contracted, you can't book no hotel almost 2 years out. That you can't do that. So
yeah.
we're not gonna
No.
give no hotel information out that early because it's pointless. You can't book, right? So just know we got them, and we never failed y'all before. We're gonna take care of y'all when it comes to that part.
Yeah, August, the hotel information will go out because the hotels won't provide a link. You have to be a year, no more than a year out. So August, we will be sending out the hotel information, and what will happen is we'll list all the hotels that are available. We're not going to just feed you one and two at a time. We're going to list all of them, and you can decide based on the descriptions and the cost which hotel you want to stay at with your friends, what have you. And everybody will have the opportunity to, be together at the hotel. So
And I can tell you that the Hilton that we stayed at this past year is gonna be one of them hotels. So you might. I'm telling you, this is another reason why you gotta go ahead and register now, because the only people that's getting this information are gonna be people who register,
yeah,
and these hotels gonna go fast.
yeah, people on the
Mhm.
waiting list
Fast.
will not get information if you're on the waiting list. You have to be registered to get that information.
Mm-hmm.
So, like Carlos said, even if it's just interiors left, I know you want an ocean suite, but do you want an ocean suite or you want to be on the cruise? So register for the interior and just make it your business that I'm in there to sleep and shower and shave and gone and be out on the decks enjoying the event of for 4 days. So if you want to be a part of the cruise, go ahead and register. You can sign up on the waiting list, but just register at least, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, and the thing about it, if you want a balcony, as long as you're in good graces with me, I'll let you use my room for a couple hours. You know what I'm saying? You come out there, and you can go out there and take a look.
Don't do it.
You know what I'm saying? I'll let you
Don't
go
do
out
it.
there and take a look at it. You know what I'm saying? See how it looks. But then come on back out. Come on back out. Come on back out. But I'm telling you, if I ain't gonna be in my room, you ain't gonna be in yours. We gonna be out here doing
That's
what
right.
we do, having a good time. Like,
Yeah. So
Well,
what we got? What we got?
Okay.
What else did I leave off?
Ready for questions and answers, Mr. Charles?
Pretty much, I'm
I'm going
ready.
to check
Carlos.
with them first.
Yeah, well, I don't think we left off too
Well,
much.
first of all, we want to let people know, remember, there's a lot of questions they cannot answer now. So think about it before you ask. It is something that they cannot answer. So we're going to try to get most of them out there to you. So unless Carlos or Ava's got something else to say, we're going to open it up for questions.
Only thing I got to say is, come on, guys, let's get this cruise sold out so we can start working
Yes.
on making plans, the themes and stuff like that you're looking for answers for. Because until we sell this cruise out, we can't be doing nothing else. So we got to know we got the numbers. So we got to share it with your friends and family, and let's get these rooms sold. We don't have that many. I think we have maybe a few quads left for ocean and balconies, but other than that, everything else is gone. So we're focused on getting rid of these interior cabins.
You know, I got a quick comment. If you don't line dance, don't let that stop you. Come on anyway. Carlos don't line dance
You
on the
can
cruise. I
learn
know
how
she.
to,
Yes.
I don't line
right?
dance. We don't line dance. We're busy. We're having too much fun. Come on and just enjoy. If you don't line dance, come party with us.
There
Okay,
you
that's a
go.
big thing. Yes, come on out. We want to get this thing going. So, all right. So, open it up for questions. We're looking over here. If you already asked one, we sorry. First of all, let's apologize to everybody that said hello, good morning, blah blah. We just didn't have time to get there. But there's no way. This thing been over
Yes.
100 replies
Yes.
already.
Hello,
So,
everybody.
Okay,
so
Carlos.
go
I'm
for it.
writing down some
Queen,
questions.
Okay,
you
go
got
ahead.
any comments, Queen?
Just
Yeah.
that y'all need to get on the ship because I'm gonna be line dancing. And like Carlos said, someone's gonna be smaller. That's gonna be me. You know, I'm gonna be ready. I got my bikini. I just gotta get in it.
Oh, hold on. We still gotta stick to the regular. You know, I'm an avid fan of the show. We still gotta stick to some of the stuff that we normally do. And tithes and
I know.
offerings is still part of the show.
Okay.
So put the info up, Queen. The only way this
Okay.
podcast keep going is from
All
donations,
right.
y'all. Y'all gotta go ahead and cash out.
Thank you. Thank
Money
you.
sign the LDC. THELDC. Money sign the LDC.
Keep it going.
For this is how we keep the thing funded. This is how she keep the program. You gotta pay for this software. This program she's using right now
Sure.
costs money. Send some dollars in, send $1, send $2 to
Yeah.
help out the program. They have brought on tons and tons of awesome instructors from all over the country. They have brought producers on here, DJs. Let's keep the thing going. This is an awesome platform they have. And what better way to show your support than sending a little change? So money
Amen.
sign, the LDC, THELDC. Send that cash app. If you in my class, I already know you got cash app. Go ahead and send that thing right now. Um, but yeah, I think I do appreciate y'all show. Y'all have a great thing going. Keep it going. I know
Thank you.
anything that you do for a long time can become monotonous sometimes, but find whatever it is to keep that fire, to keep this thing going and stay excited about what you got going.
So the questions won't disappear. Tanisha had a question. I've never been on a cruise before. Are there any activities or any other things on the ship that you have to pay for besides purchasing from vendors when you're on the ship?
So
Casino.
Yeah, you're not going in there playing with no fake money in the casino. But
Yeah.
this ain't the corporate casino night when they give you the fake money to go in there and play with. No, you gotta have money for the casino. They also have certain fitness classes that they offer that you have to pay for. I know, like if you want to take their spin class, there is a cost for that. But like the gym itself is free. But they are like spa treatment. If you want to get a spa package, like massages, haircuts, they do have a beauty shop where you can get to get your hair done, stuff like that. Get your nails did. That is additional costs. They usually offer specials when you first get on board to get like 20% off, 30% off. So look for that stuff when you first get on the ship. But for the most part, food, most of the main activities like the line dancing and the comedy shows and all that stuff is at no cost.
$3.99.
To get in that hot tub, you don't gotta have no special band on to get in the pool or the hot tub.
$3.99.
Or to get on the water slide, you got a water slide too. All that's free.
$3.99.
Your favorite price.
$3.99.
$3.99.
And they got specialty dining too. Specialty dining.
Specialty dining you do have to pay. Special dining means they have a special steakhouse. They have a special think Chinese
seafood and Chinese.
Yeah,
Japanese.
special dining. But they still serve steak in the dining room that we were eating in, but this is most top-notch steak. Mr. Charles, you want to answer that question right quick before it disappears? Mr. Charles, where are the classes in Denver?
I don't know. I'm in South Carolina.
Wrong question. Wrong question.
I know. What Walter at?
That's next week's podcast.
Walter's on here. He'll answer that question.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry. I saw that.
Alexa question. I just saw it and it kind of disappeared. Okay. What time does the ship dock on the return date, which is the 22nd? How far is it from the airport?
It'd be 8 a.m. It's scheduled for 8 a.m. Sometimes it come earlier, but we just stick with 8 a.m. because we can't promise you it's going to come in earlier. We always recommend people try to get their flight depending on where you're flying out of, because the Miami airport is really close to like the port, Miami, 10, 15 minutes away. So if we're coming in at 8, you probably can catch 11 o'clock flight pretty easily. I will probably try not to do no earlier than that. I mean, me and my mother have literally caught 9:30 flights before, but I wouldn't push that. I would probably try to keep my flights after 11 a.m. or further. And if you're flying into Fort Lauderdale is probably about, depending on traffic, 35 to 40 minutes away. So you definitely want to have your flights out of Fort Lauderdale after 12 noon, if you're leaving. So don't try to push it. And in Miami, they don't let you check in after you get within an hour of your flight time.
Right.
So if your flight time is at, say, 10:35, if you get there at 9:36, they're not letting you check in. Nope. Don't ask me how I know, because I got my feelings hurt one time. But the good thing about it is, I mean, it's a good place to be stuck. You know, extra day in Miami is not bad, but I'm just giving you a heads up because I know by personal experience. If you can, don't cut it too close.
Someone asked about transportation from the airport to the hotel. We are dealing with only airport hotels, so everyone will have an opportunity to ride the shuttle,
free airport shuttle,
free from the airport to the hotel. Now, when it's time to come, when we get back from the cruise, and we're going from the airport from the cruise port to the airport, they have shuttles, taxis outside of the cruise port. If you catch a shuttle, it's only $10, and don't quote me because next year might be higher, but it's always been $10 to get a transportation from the cruise port to the Miami airport. If you use Fort Lauderdale, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. I think it's like $30 or $40 to go to Fort Lauderdale. But I always tell people don't book before 12 o'clock. That means if you get to the airport at least by 10, you got 2 hours to get through security. So I always encourage no one to book before 12 because you never know if the ship gets back late or if you. And just remember, even though caller said 8 o'clock, everybody don't get off at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock.
You have to find people getting off at 8 o'clock, but you're not always gonna. You're not unless you're first in line getting off at 8 o'clock. So you got to give yourself some time to get off the boat, ship. Excuse me.
A lot of variables because you getting off at 8, and then because half of y'all don't know how to pack, you getting off at 8 with 3 bags. So now it's taking that much longer for you to get off the ship and get yourself together. And now less of y'all can fit in one taxi because you got too many damn bags. So but yeah, just give yourself time to get to the airport. And take a look at that stuff. Once the flights will start being available, take a look at what's cheaper options for you. Fort Lauderdale seems to be a cheaper option. Like I said, it might take a little bit more time, but if you're flying in early to Miami, an extra hour or so is not bad if you're saving hundreds of dollars, okay? So take a look at your options of flying into Fort Lauderdale versus flying into Miami.
The dates of the cruise is August 18th through the 22nd. However, we having a pre-party on August 17th. So you want to come in early. The hotel accommodations that I'm going to be providing will provide, I think, Thursday through Monday. And then we have people who might want to stay when we get back in Miami for a day or two. So one of the hotels will be providing us discounts on hotel stay Friday when we get back. So to answer that question, the trip is August 18th through the 22nd, Kimberly.
But the 17th, you better be here. Don't miss that part.
The 17th, the pre-party, you don't want to miss it. We haven't set the exact time of the pre-party, so when you're doing your flights, by that time when flights come available, we should have exact time, so you'll know what time, if you're coming in that morning, what time to book your flight for. Someone wants to know if we have any partner dancing. Yes, we will. We will have partner dancing. I'm coming in by Amtrak again 2 days early and staying 2 days after we return.
Who that, Terry? Or Vera? Who's that?
Robinson.
Oh, okay. Yeah. She came in last time. Yeah.
Okay. Would Miami Airport be the best airport to fly in and out? It's closer.
Yeah, I love it. So you gotta think the ideal situation. If you're not good in logistics and stuff, flying into Miami is gonna be best because you don't have to worry about getting no type of transportation because we're using airport hotels. So your plane lands, you go downstairs, you get your luggage, you go out to the terminal curbside, you get on the shuttle, and the shuttle brings you right to your hotel. It don't get no easier than that. If you fly into Fort Lauderdale, it's a lot of different ways you can get from Fort Lauderdale to Miami. We ain't gonna go through that right now, but it's a lot more to that process than is the flying in straight to Miami.
Yeah. Terry, first of all, I want to thank you for answering the questions that people have been asking. Appreciate your assistance in that.
Been with us the last 5 years. She should know everything for real. I gotta send you a cash app. You an admin right now. Make you an admin for this call.
Anything else you might think of, Carlos or Mr. Charles and that, since you guys have been on the cruise with us in the past?
And what does the cruise do? Go ahead.
I was going to say, what is the loading time on Monday?
We're going to probably start loading at between 9:30 and 10 o'clock because normally the cruise ship doesn't accept us boarding until 11:30. And the transportation from the most hotels to the port is about 20 minutes. So we don't have to get there too early because people are still getting off the ship.
Okay.
So we'll probably start loading around 9:30, 10 o'clock.
And that's going to drive me crazy because this will be the first time ever I won't be there for the loading of the buses because we'll be loading stuff up, getting ready to go through customs and all that stuff with our stuff for the cruise. Like we got to bring on board a lot of stuff, y'all. We bringing on our own speakers and DJ equipment and stuff for the beach party and Princess K and all the theme items we got to bring on board and glow sticks and all that stuff we doing and whatever, like so uh a lot of people that you normally see at the host hotel when it's time to board the buses, we won't be there at the hotel because we'll already be at the Port of Miami, declaring stuff through customs and all that. This is a lot. I don't understand.
Okay, another question was answered by Sherry. What about the T-shirts? College, you want to talk about that?
Yes, T-shirts will be available. The official line dancing Groove Cruise T-shirts will be available probably no earlier than late summer of this year. The T-shirts are going to be a little different this year because we're still waiting on some contracts with sponsorships and stuff like that. These T-shirts are basically going to have sponsors on the back of the shirts this year. So we have your regular cruise theme on the front and sponsorship logos on the back. So these T-shirts will be available for purchase towards the end of the summer, and we're gonna have different themes. It won't just be one T-shirt that you can purchase. There'll be the regular cruise T-shirt available, and then we'll have some other ones that'll be based off the themes that we'll be offering on the ship. So a lot of that theme stuff you can bring your own, or we have something available for you on the website where you can purchase to go along with the themes. But right now, the cruise shirt is going to be a lot different because of the setup that we got going on with sponsorship and stuff like that.
Okay, the questions are coming in quick. They want to know if the T-shirt colors and T-shirt color and the elegant night color.
Too early.
Too early.
We
Too early.
don't get into that right now.
We get
That's
you.
a lot.
We'll get you.
Okay.
Now, what was the reason for last year's T-shirt? What was the color? What was the reason for that?
Oh, the last year's T-shirt we had tie-dye, and it represented all the years of the 10 years that we did line dancing with different color T-shirts. So we kind of collaborated them. Is that the right word?
Yes.
Together. And if I don't know if anybody noticed, the instructors had one color tie-dye on, Carlos and I had another color tie-dye on, and all the helpers had another color tie-dye on. So all the colors were the colors that we used in the past.
Great.
Another question
There's a question
was,
that do you need to
go ahead.
do you need to pre-purchase the pre-event party tickets? And if so, what's the fee?
We'll be putting that information out soon. Most information won't be going out until at least August, at least a year out.
Yeah, because we still, like I said, we're still looking to add people to the lineup. We're still working, y'all. We still trying to make this thing better. I think only Mr. Charles and a handful of other people know these people. We trying to bring some big names in here for y'all. We trying, we working.
I ain't telling either.
I promise
Hey,
y'all, we trying.
I got a good question, Avis. I already know the answer, but when is the last time you have to make your payment? People need to know that.
Final payment. Glad you brought that up. Let's go back before we get to the final payment.
Mm-hmm.
It is required and highly asked that everyone stick to the payment plan. Payments are due every other month. We're in the month of December now. We're paying December. We started off, I think, in April. Then the next payment was going to be due in June. Then the next payment is due August. And the next payment is October. Next payment is December. The next payment is February, and so on and so on. We're asking everyone, please stick to that payment plan as closely as possible. We have an obligation to Carnival to make payments to them. And we cannot fall short with our payments and then expect to keep our obligation to Carnival on schedule. So it is so important that you make your payments on time. Now we got to, give you a month play time with, but pay something as often as you can. We've got to get these payments in and keep them going, on a regular basis. Yes, you can pay in advance. You can pay more than what's due based on your schedule. The site to go to make your payment is www.wetravel.com. That's the payment site that you will be using to make your payment. So please, I beg you, stay on schedule as closely as possible. If you have a problem making a payment, call me or email me, because if you fall 2, 3, 4 months behind, that's telling me that you don't want to go and you're subject to get canceled. I don't know that you're having financial problems or challenges. So unless you call me and tell me, you're subject to be canceled. And I'm being honest, because we have 200 people on the waiting list right now who would love to take your spot. So please stay on schedule. Any issues, give me a call. I don't bite, really. No.
Unless you
And
have to.
in terms of the room assignments,
Okay.
working with Carnival, they're not ready for us to do. They're not ready to do 2025 yet. So as soon as they say give us the go that we can start doing announcing the room assignments, we will. I'm hoping in the next month or two, but they can't give me an exact date yet because they're still working on 2024 charter cruises. So
And that answers a lot of the other questions about booking numbers and all of that stuff. Like
okay,
once we be able to do a room assignments, you'll get booking numbers, and then you'll be able to log in to do the cheers package and excursions and all of that stuff. So we're a little bit away from that, but we there, baby. The
Um,
cruise is when the cruise
somebody
is, Mr.
asked.
Shaw. When is the cruise, Mr. Shaw?
next
2020 next year. We
Next
gotta
year,
say
man.
that.
Next
Next
year.
year. In about 2 years, next year.
Yeah.
But Amos,
Um,
you still didn't tell us when is the last payment. What month?
August August 16, 2025 is the last final payment. We're not going to go past that date. We can't. We can't. Carnival says we got to pay them the end of February. I mean February. That's it, February 16th.
February. That's what I
February
was looking for.
16th,
Yeah.
yeah.
2025. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Right,
Okay.
You can
let's
do it
back
before
that
you
up.
get on.
Let's back that up. February 16, 2025. Carnival's expecting that money to say we're done and paid in full.
Okay.
Um, I just saw a question about something. Assuming there's no more vaccination requirements. Correct. Prayerfully, we won't have that problem in 2025.
Right.
Right now, we don't. You're not required to provide vaccinations or shots. Um,
What
yes,
about
we will have a
passports?
live session as we get closer to the cruise. We probably have it in June, July-ish. We usually do like a 2-hour Q&A for everyone who has never cruised with us before.
The
Avis, what's the
passport.
site where they can pay on? I'm sorry, someone asked. Where do you go to? Mm-hmm.
www.wetravel.com.
We
Okay,
travel.
I'm just putting it up.
Thank
Somebody asked
you.
for it.
But we'll have y'all back on anyway before
Oh
the
yeah. Oh
cruise
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah. See, okay, that's what I'm talking about.
So
Yeah,
also
sure.
passports and all that stuff. So since the cruise is leaving out of the United States, as of right now, only thing is required to travel on the Carnival cruise ship is valid photo ID, driver's license that is not expired. If you ain't got a driver's license, got to be an ID from your local DMV, um, and your birth certificate. Or you can use a passport. So if you don't have a passport, you don't have to rush out there to go get one. But the way line dancing look like it's going in the direction it's going, you might need a passport anyway, because this ain't the only trip that's going overseas. But and it's 2024. Who ain't got a passport yet? You go get your passport. But if you don't have one, that was a plug for my mama. www.itsyourdayvacation.com. But
Dubai.
they going to Dubai towards the end of this year. But yeah, if you have a valid ID and a birth certificate, that works great, or your passport.
I see Sherry asked Terry was answering Sherry's question about the t-shirts. No, we will not be mailing them, nor will we not be giving them out at the on the ship. You'll have to order it online, and it'll be what do you call it, ship dropping, drop shipping.
Drop shipping.
Drop shipping. You order them in advance, and they'll be mailed to you directly from the company. So we
Then
will
that
not.
way you can put your names on the back of them and do all that stuff you want to do to them. well before the cruise. So say you order 3 or 4 shirts, you got time to put your different names on the back of them, or you want to put on the back, yes, I'm single, whatever you want to put on it, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? But you can
Cut 'em up.
uh
Time to chop them up,
yeah,
everything.
all you
Right.
cut them up and do all your sides out and all that stuff y'all be doing. Which I'm gonna have my sleeves off. I'm gonna have my gun showing. You
Me
know,
too.
Oh, look out.
Uh-oh.
I'm working on Mr. Charles now. Mr. Charles at 2025. Mr. Charles gonna have the cannons on his arm. I'm trying to tell you.
Okay. I'm ready.
Um, Sherry
Be like my wife.
Kaysen asks, are there any white attire parties?
We not
We're not going to talk about any of the themes yet until we get everything finalized. Somebody asked the same question about the hotel information. That'll go out in the latter part of July, first part of August. Yes, Walter, is history in the making.
I thought we
And
went over 100 people
Aaron
too on there.
Bolden said, so is the shirt a separate cost?
Yes, it will be. It's not a part of the registration price.
Y'all understand what this Ford Charter Carnival like pecks us with so much stuff. We try to keep the price of the cruise cheap as possible. So we didn't add a lot of stuff that we normally included. We tried, the first thing is to get everybody on the boat. So we try to keep this
Yeah.
cost as cheap as possible just to be able to pull it off. And then, like I said, we can focus on you guys other cost stuff later on that really not that important. But I take that back, because for line dancers, t-shirts is important as shit. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
Oh yes.
Somebody, they will tell you your event was the worst event ever if they ain't got that t-shirt. I know. But we can have Michael
Okay,
Jackson on this
somebody
boat.
asked the question. Somebody asked the question. So it's the t-shirt. I mean, not that. Are we using the link on this screen to order t-shirts? No, that is not for the line
Money.
dance and groovy cruise. That link down there is to, because I haven't been getting a lot of donations, all the money that comes from that t-shirt is to support the podcast and keep the podcast. And I don't think they
Yeah.
have the
We
link yet for the t-shirt. Is that right?
No.
Uh,
Not that. No,
Is
not that.
okay.
everyone
The link
who's,
is not up.
keep in mind, everyone who is registered with us, all these questions primarily will be answered. You will get an email. You'll get an
Yeah,
email,
so
you get a link, you get a hotel link, you'll get the t-shirt link, you'll get the bus link, you'll get anything that we're charging extra other than what you already paid for in the registration. Those who have registered will get that link.
and those who asking about payment,
Someone that's been on a cruise.
if you're not registered, you still have to go through the original website first to register. You can't just start making
Right.
payments if you ain't registered.
Right.
So you want to go to www.thelinedancinggroovycruise.com, put all your information in, your name, t-shirt, or your address, and where your line dance is, who your daddy name is, and all that stuff. Register, make your deposit, and then every payment after that, you'll go straight to wetravel.com to make your payments. All right.
Well, one thing I can tell you about being on all these cruises, Avis will email you. Don't worry. You gonna get email from Avis. I'm telling you right now. So people over here, don't sweat it too much, okay? She keeps you up to everything that's going on, which is wonderful. She keeps you everything you need to know. She don't leave anything out. So it'll be okay. It'll be take a deep breath. It'll be all right.
Okay, do you need to pre-purchase the pre-event party tickets, and we'll get you information about that as soon as that comes available, James. When is the latest date to purchase a drink package, and does the price increase the longer one waits? Carnival, that won't be available till after you get your booking information. So the price is not going to change as long as it's after you get your booking information and before you get on the cruise ship. I know the price of the drinking packages will go up if you buy it on the ship. So as soon as we start putting out your booking number, I'm sure that's when you can start booking your excursions as well as your drink packages.
Hey everybody, we're gonna have to start cutting the questions a little short because we're running long.
Oh
The
yeah, we are over an
yeah,
hour.
the
Okay,
main
when will the
purpose is
cruise
most of us
when will
email.
cruise be available on the Carnival app? Sometime next year. Usually it's about 2 or 3, 6 months before the cruise. But we'll let you know as soon as it becomes available. We're not gonna hold
Yeah.
any information.
So that's the website right there on the page right there, y'all. The
Yeah, somebody wanted the website.
www.thelanddancinggroovycrew.com.
Groovy Cruise. Groovy. I love it.
Yeah, man.
Register
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. You have a lot of information on that cruise already on that website.
Yeah, go to the
There's a lot of,
website. And yes,
yeah.
you pay in advance for your cruise, but nothing else right now. No.
Guys, if you're just tuning in now, the replay will be available for you on Facebook and YouTube.
Yes.
Go to Let's Talk Soul Line Dance on YouTube and Facebook. You can watch the replay. This thing will be up forever, all year long.
For
Share it.
sure.
If you got people in your group that's going, you can share this video right now and they can watch the replay later. So it's just because we're an hour and 20 minutes in, you can still share this video with everybody right now. Those of you got line dance groups, share it to your line dance group page. And also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to this page. It got plenty of interviews with awesome instructors and DJs and producers from all over the country. So make sure you go to this page on YouTube and subscribe and follow them on Facebook at Let's Talk Soul Line Dancing.
I gotta mention one thing before we go.
Yeah.
No,
We
you
good.
cannot wait until February 16th to make your final payment, your payments. You have to make payments every other month. No, you cannot don't make any payments now and wait till February. You have to make payments continuously until we get to February of 2025.
And you get emails and it tells you how much you need to pay.
Thank you.
And it's no big, huge amounts.
Make
Like you
those
said,
small
unless you want to pay more.
No surprises. When you first register, it gives you actual printout of all your payment dates. So there's no surprises, nothing extra on the end and all that. It's like it's already laid out for you, breaking it down for you.
Pat, just send me an email, giving me your new email address, and I'll change it, update it.
And some of y'all go ahead and take that tax return you're getting on February 1st and go ahead and pay it off.
Yeah, yeah.
Pay that thing off.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Good point.
We want to wrap it up. We got some prizes we want to give away. Any more questions?
Yeah.
Just send me or call us an email or send it to me. Send me an email. You can send me an email at not WW. It should be no, send it to the Line Dancing Groovy Cruise at gmail.com. I want to start using that email. The Line Dancing Groovy Cruise at gmail.com. So if you have any more questions, feel free to send it to me.
Okay.
Guys,
Before you give away prizes real quick, Mr. Charles.
Wow.
We're gonna sing happy birthday and toast at the same time. How about that? Can we do that?
That red cupback. Yeah. They have to lead with the happy birthday because they the host.
I have to sing
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
January.
Happy birthday. Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to you.
Happy birthday to you. Happy
Happy
birthday. Hold on. One time for the birthday chick. Hey, two times for the birthday. Hey, three times for the
Only Carlos.
It's wrong. Okay, it's
And
seriously
happy
wrong.
New Year's too, everybody. Happy New Year's for
Yes.
sure.
Happy New Year.
I guess.
I know y'all have maybe have more questions. We're gonna just move on real quick. We asked everyone that real quick for announcements. We asked people to make a dance to the Let's Talk Soul Line Dance podcast jingle. So if you're still interested in making one, just contact myself or Mr. Charles. And what's the next thing? Our trip to London, because of the Line Dance and Groovy Cruise, we moved it to 2026, August of 2026. So we mentioned about that. We're going to London, UK, and dance with Carla Gray over there. And important resources, real quick. Linda Hardy is the urban line dance historian. And so if you have anything or anything going on with line dancing that you want to have go down in history, like the line dancing groovy cruise, just
Woohoo!
contact Linda Hardy and she'll put it in the Library of Congress. Okay. Um, urban line dance connection, the code points, any dances, classes, events. If you're going somewhere and you want to know where the line dance party is, just go to this site, put in the city, state, or the zip code, and it will list all of the line dance. Let me say this correctly. It will list all of the line dance classes, events, and dances that have been registered. Okay. Because some people have not registered on this site, so you won't know about their classes. Okay. Um, then we have Universe Soul Line Dance, Katrina Daniels. Any events you have coming up, like the Line Dance or Groovy Cruise, I know you all have it now on your calendar for 2025. So, go to Katrina Daniels' site, and the events will be there. All right. So we're not gonna do shout outs. We did our toast already. Um, Deacon Carlos already talked about our donations.
We didn't do the
Um,
toast.
Don't forget to
We
add
did the
Let's
birthday.
Talk Soul Line Dance to your bio, Carlos and Avis, please. And if you are interested in being a guest on Let's Talk Soul Line Dance, you can contact myself, 813-407-1216, or Queen Sheila, and it's QWEEN, Queen Sheila at gmail.com. Or you can contact Mr. Charles and or Zandra, and they can let me know so y'all can get on. And now we're ready for, oh, do we have a dance of the
Toast.
week or
No,
no?
we gotta do the toast.
Oh, I thought we did. I'm sorry.
You
We got
saw
to do the
happy
toast. Yeah,
birthday.
because we got to get a
Yeah.
little tipsy. Yeah, we got to get tipsy.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
Oh,
it's a red cup thing, Queen.
uh-huh. Mm,
Hey, this is from
that's
the heart. I mean, I can't even
all right.
toast
I
well
got
enough.
red on
You
mine.
can, dude, you guys, y'all are like, I always say Avis is like my sister, Carlos is like my nephew. You guys are the best. You are a pillar in this line
Praise
dance
God.
community. Your vision,
Yes.
you have this vision, you have this history that everybody should be part of. It's just a joy being around you guys. You know, I call you all the time. I know y'all sick of me, but I don't care. I'm gonna still call you. All right. 'Cause y'all kind. You stop. You guys are so I want this to work. I need everybody over here to get this vision Carlos is talking about. That feeling. Look at what we can do.
Mhm.
Everybody else, no one has 25,000 people in one spot. No one.
25,000.
2,500. Okay, next time it's 25,000. We getting there.
You thinking
Okay.
ahead? You thinking
Hey,
ahead?
there you
One
go.
step at a
Just plan
time.
ahead.
That's right.
You might need
One
25,000.
five
Let's
step
get there.
at
assistants,
a time. We get there. We climbing the mountain.
But seriously,
Yeah.
we enjoy you guys so much. You know how me and Annette feel about you guys. We want the rest of this country to do that because y'all doing this for everybody. We got people from across the country, across the water, coming from UK. You guys are open up for everybody. So we want to toast to you. You guys will be back, and we just want to thank you. Know we love you. So this is to you. This is to both of y'all.
Love you too. Love
Thank you.
y'all.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, you ready for the questions, Miss Sheila?
Yes. We ready for trivia? Y'all don't
Woo!
have, you said you don't have a dance, right? A dance of the week? Carlos, a beginner dance of the week? No?
Yeah, we can do trust issues. Dance of the week.
Okay.
The
Go ahead,
dance or the
Avis. I'll put it
sing.
up and I'll start typing it. Trust issues, right?
Yes.
And who is it by, Carlos?
The song is by Taurus Riley. Tarrus Riley. Riley.
And who's the choreographer?
Yours truly, the line dance prince,
Oh yeah,
Okay.
Carlos.
let's check that out.
Okay.
You
Go
got
ahead,
trust
Avis.
issues.
I'm sorry.
Okay, gonna do 4 questions see that everybody have their memory cap on of what we talked about tonight. The first thing we're going to give away is a what you call this, luggage tag for your boarding pass. Your luggage tag, excuse me. This is for your luggage tag that you put on your luggage. And when you get on the ship, you put your luggage tag in here. Okay. So the first question we have is, what did the T-shirt that we wore for the 10th annual Line Dancing Groove Cruise represented? The first person with the answer wins the luggage tag. What was the purpose of the T-shirts that we wore for the 10th annual Line Dancing Groove Cruise?
The colors from all the group cruise.
You can't answer. We can't answer.
Exactly. I see Felicia was the. Let me see. Felicia was the first one.
That's what I see too. Yeah.
Okay.
Lisa Andrews.
Felicia.
Okay, Felicia, what I need for you to do is inbox me. I'm Avis Gardner on Facebook. Matter of fact, because everybody may not have. If they're on here, that means they're on Facebook, right?
Or YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, so if they don't have
Yeah,
Facebook,
mostly.
so
Most of
call.
them on Facebook. Yeah.
Just call me. My number is 804-447-0777. And then you just give me your address and I will mail you your.
She said she's on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or you can hit me up on Facebook or just give me a call. Either way.
Avis Gardner.
What's Felicia's last name? I missed the
Andrews.
Andrews.
Yes.
FELISA. Andrews.
Okay, got it. The next question I have is, who did we say is going to do our sail away party? What artist is going to perform for our sail away party on the cruise ship? And the prize winner gets a VIFP Club luggage tag.
Well, it's two names. We said two names for the sail away party.
Mm-hmm.
What's two names? We only got one for the sail.
Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like that. Don't do them like
Oh,
that.
okay. We got two names. We got two names.
Said two.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. We got two. You gotta give me two. Exactly. Carlos is right.
Yeah.
There's two people gonna be performing for the two people.
Yeah. Two. Yeah.
You need the second
That's
name.
what you gave us.
There you go. Terry said it.
Terry wins.
You ain't gonna leave my boy off that list.
Both of them? Oh,
Moochie
okay.
is spelled MUCCI, Terry.
Dick Moochie and Howard Hewitt. That's right.
That's right. You're right. Two names, Carlos. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay, the third question is, what was on the front of my sweatshirt when I stood up and showed everybody what it said? What did my sweatshirt say?
Doo-doo-doo. Where's your doo-doo, Mr. Charles?
My doo-doo. What the
Okay.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Tanisha, that
Alexa. Oh.
Swirl.
Alexa Swirl.
Swirl.
Yeah. Go, Alexa.
Alexa, I didn't tell you what the prize was. It's a journal. It says, "Friends don't let friends line dance alone." And it's a journal where you can write in any information you like, line dance related, or have you. Alexa, what's her last name?
Swirl.
Swirl.
You elected Swirl on
SWIRL.
Facebook.
So you can either call me 804-447-0777 or hit me up on Facebook, Avis Gardner, not Vieira. Avis Gardner.
What you talking about?
Yes. Yeah, what you talking about, Davis?
Does anybody have a question they want to throw out?
How many people are already registered for the Line Dancing Groovy Cruise?
There you go. That's a good question.
How many people are already registered?
It's a number with a plus sign at the end of it. That's what I said.
Yeah, what Carlos said.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
Come on, Melva. Where Melva?
Melva.
Was Tanisha first? It came up
Oh,
so fast.
wow. I came in crazy.
It came in so
Tanisha.
fast.
I see Tanisha Tiny Far.
Yeah, Tanisha was first, I think.
Some people's coming in. Have mercy.
Yeah, they like that.
God,
Mm-hmm.
Us.
And the winner of that gets a fan. Woo! Let me pop it.
All right. Yes, the popping fan.
How
Yes.
many people on this
All right.
podcast? That's what I
And,
want to know.
I know
and you get
it
a
broke
choice
over
of
100 once. I seen it go over 100
Oh
once.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do it
Tanisha.
again.
You can either call me 804-447-0777, and you have an option to choose a blue, green, red, or pink fan.
Oh, Tanisha said she didn't win. She said
Okay.
Karen won.
And I put it on the screen,
Everybody's
Avis, your
what
number
we
and
see
your name.
first.
Tanisha said she didn't win. She said Karen won.
But because she saw Karen before we did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
So,
think she came up first on ours. Karen might came up first on hers. Yeah.
right. That's how we have to do it based on what we see. So Tanisha, as nice as you
Yes.
want to be, you're actually our winner. Now, if you
Come
want to
on.
give her your prize, that's up to you.
She probably said, I hate fans.
Everybody
Yeah,
get
have it. Have it. Okay, I'm
Yes.
done.
Okay.
it.
Mr. Charles, anything else?
I was gonna ask you first. What you got?
Um, I want to say thank you to, if we're finished answering questions, um, I want to say thank you to our guests,
Yes.
Avis and
Yes.
Carlos. Thank you so much for being our guest. Thank you for all of the wonderful information that everyone is asking. I hope prayerfully our online guests feel better now. They have their questions answered. And if you have anything else, you can always call Avis or Carlos. And Avis's number is on the screen. Carlos said his number private. He don't want all the women calling him. So I'm not gonna put
Yeah, I'll call him. Call me.
Oh,
I'll
yeah, oh
call
yeah, call Mr. Charles. Yeah, give it to you. Okay. So no, on a serious note though, thank you so much for all that you have given out today and before today and still to come for the line dancing groovy cruise. And we are, unfortunately we have to say that the can I say it about
Yeah. Go ahead.
April?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, that the God dang, I lost it. I'm sorry. The
Beginner's choice.
beginner's ball. Beginner's ball is on my birthday, April the 11th, y'all. We're gonna celebrate on at the beginner's ball. My birthday
Woo-hoo.
is 411.
Mine
But yeah, the beginner's
two
ball
weeks
is
later.
sold out. Sorry. Do you have a waiting list? Avis and
Yeah,
Carlos?
we got 80 people on it right now, so go ahead.
Okay,
I
so we
don't
do
know
have
if 80
80
Hang
people
in
on
people
the
there.
gonna
waiting
cancel
list.
right now,
Look
but
at waiting list. They do have a waiting
Hang in there. How long you put that out, Carlos?
and I put the pressure on you because that mean you on the waiting list. That mean you let 850 people sign up before you.
Before you. There you go. There
I
you
don't know how
go.
that fit with me right there. I don't know how
Sorry.
that.
Sorry. It probably filled up in like a day, right? You got them 800, first 800 in a day, I'm sure.
Sort of like that.
It's going down.
Yes. Because people said they had so much fun, on the previous one that they wanted to register early. So again, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Charles, my co-host. We miss Zandra, who is under the weather. We ask you to continue to lift her up in your prayers. And we can't thank you enough for all the information that. Oh, and Annette, I'm sorry, and Annette for being here with us today. We want to
My
thank all of
baby.
Popping in
and
and
know
out.
his baby. We want to know. I want you to know that we really appreciate you and all that you're doing. Don't think that it's in vain. I know it's a lot of work because I had a cruise last year and I only had 50 cabins, and I see the gray hairs. That's where they came from. So 3,000, I couldn't even imagine. But you're doing a wonderful job. I mean, so many people have signed up. When you get 2,500 people to do anything at one time, in one place, that's
Uh-huh.
amazing. Oh, 25 plus. Sorry, it's a plus behind that. Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah, the
Charles.
play.
You gonna say something?
Oh, I was gonna just say it's serious now. Try to get somebody to join. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. You see how this thing is going to be. We put this out for you so you can pass the word. If you're happy, spread that joy with your friends, even
Right.
your enemies. You ain't. That's a big ship. You might not have to see them, but tell everybody that you know in
Mm-hmm.
2024 about this cruise because we need to be serious about this. Look at these people. Look at what they did after we're doing
Yes.
what 10, 12 years of the regular stuff.
Hmm.
To me, I feel like they earned this. It's not
Yes.
something they just thought of. They earn this. So please get out
Yes.
and do.
And it's family friendly.
Yes,
Go ahead.
you're gonna have fun. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Okay, somebody there gonna have fun with
Hmm.
you. You're gonna have a wonderful time. Every time me and Annette go, it's
Yeah.
different from. I'm not trying to dog conventions, but this is more intimate, more personal because you're together. You eat together. You hang out together. You go on the islands together. The whole damn ship, darn thing, whatever you want to say. The whole damn island. What more do you want?
Right.
That is
And I'm looking
fantastic.
forward to meeting 2,999 people because I'm gonna be the 3,001. Yes,
If
I'm
you
really
see
looking
the
forward
video
to
of
meeting.
600 people doing Tamia, well, come dance with me, my bad. If you see that
Mhm.
many people, can you imagine 2,000 people, 2,500? What'd you say,
3,000.
Carlos? It's gonna be probably 500 men. Where you gonna go somewhere in line dance community and see 500 men? Women, I'm
Nowhere,
Mm.
talking to y'all.
nowhere.
Yeah,
Oh well,
Most
that's
got mine,
most
true.
but man, I'm
events
talking
don't
to y'all.
most events don't got 500. Talking about 500 men.
People,
Like
Okay.
thank you.
500
I
men.
know.
Yeah,
Sean,
Yeah.
someone wanted to ask, do you do this podcast regularly?
yes, baby. So
Every
Yes, the podcast is
Sunday.
every Sunday. Now, the only Sunday we will not be on is Super Bowl Sunday because I'm sure everybody will be watching the Super Bowl. So that's the only Sunday that we won't be on. And then, like when it's Christmas, if it comes on Christmas Day or the day or Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, like that, we don't have the podcast. But every Sunday, 7 o'clock, Facebook or YouTube Live, Let's Talk Soul Line Dance.
And,
And we love to have you.
and
We have
plus,
so much fun.
plus, that's my baby's birthday on Super Bowl Sunday. That's her birthday.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, so
Okay.
we're
Okay.
celebrating.
Happy
Party.
birthday.
Two parties. Party over here and party over here.
And
Are you
also,
over
we
there?
want to
Okay.
let everybody know that's on here. Don't let this be your last time. Next week is Teresa Fields. Be on here. We want to party.
T
That's the song
Fields,
she
baby.
Yes.
sings. Yes.
Mhm.
In Denver,
Yes.
we call her Teresa. I apologize to her, but it's Teresa. That dance and
The
tour
rest.
was the number
Yeah.
one dance in 2019 for us. So be on here for her
Okay.
because she has a lot of energy and just a wonderful person. And after that, it's CL
Okay.
Pleasure. We just hitting it up. I'm telling you, we just
Yes. Just hitting it.
Woo!
yeah. So get
Woo!
on
Hitting
here.
it up.
Back to
All
back.
right, Teresa.
Hey, Chris.
But
Yeah.
that's it for me. You go ahead and end it
Yeah.
out, Queen. Thank you,
Okay.
guys.
So thank you to all of I forgot to say thank you to all of our viewers that tune in today. And thank you, Carlos,
Yes,
for putting it out there to everybody and Avis, to everybody so they could
thank you.
tune in and get all the information. To all of our viewers, to our guests. Love you. I want you to know that love is no good unless you give it away. So here's some out. Mr. Charles, come on now. Come on in there.
I'm here.
We got about to kill.
I'm here. Yeah. We got you,
All right.
girlfriend.
Yes, yes.
Love you
Thank
guys.
y'all so
Love
much.
you.
Really
Thank you
appreciate
for
you. Okay.
everything.
And if there's anything we can do, let us know.
You're
Okay.
doing it right now.
Love y'all.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
call y'all tomorrow.
Okay.
We're making history, baby. We're making history, baby.
History in the
Yes. Make
making.
it history.
Amen.
That's right. Yes.
Yes.
We got to make sure it's what's the name already registered? Linda Hardy,
Yeah, I think so.
Avis. Linda Hardy is already registered.
She is. I can't swear to it, but I think she is. The name sounds familiar.
Okay. If not, we're gonna have to hook her. I'm gonna
75
call her
Linda
up.
Hardy.
Say, hey, this is history. This is part you got to put in Library of Congress. Okay.
Yeah, that's
All right.
all
Good
right
night,
there because of the
everybody. Love
podcast.
y'all. Appreciate you.
Bye, y'all.
All right.
All right,
Take
y'all.
care.
Bye. Have a good